Let's talk about Jack Russell Terriers for a second. You know these dogs, right? They're the ones that are like little furry bundles of chaos, running around like their tails are on fire. These dogs don't just have energy, they're nuclear powered. I'm convinced Jack Russells are born with a 24/7 all-access pass to the world of madness, and they're just out here taking full advantage of it. Look, if you've never seen a Jack Russell in action, it's like watching a squirrel on 6 shots of espresso, hyper, unpredictable, and completely oblivious to the concept of chill. Jack Russells are small dogs, but they've got the heart and attitude of a Rottweiler that's been working out and taking protein shakes. You think you're getting a cute little lap dog, but what you're really getting is a furry tornado. The energy. The first thing you notice about a Jack Russell is the energy. They've got the kind of energy that would make a 5-year-old on a sugar high look like a sloth. I swear, these dogs don't walk, they don't trot, they zoom. You ever watch one in the backyard? 1 second they're on the left side of the yard, and in the blink of an eye, they've teleported to the right. It's like they've broken the space-time continuum, and they're darting in and out of different dimensions just for fun. I imagine if you could harness the energy of a Jack Russell, you could probably power a small city for a week. You wouldn't need fossil fuels or solar panels. Just hook up a couple of Jack Russells to a treadmill and let them run. It's endless. And the thing is, they never get tired. You could take them for a run, throw a ball 300 times, and they'll still look at you like, "That's it? Come on, man. I'm just getting started." And it's not just physical energy. Mentally, they're always on. They've got a mind like a laser beam. If they see a squirrel, a ball, or even just a speck of dust that moves in a slightly interesting way, they're locked in like a heat-seeking missile. And once a Jack Russell decides it's going after something, good luck trying to stop it. You'd have better luck trying to reason with a tornado. The obsession. Jack Russells are obsessive too. They don't just like chasing things, they live for it. These dogs are like furry little OCD patients who fixated on a very specific set of behaviors, mainly running, jumping, barking, and digging. Oh, let's not forget the digging. Jack Russells will dig holes like they're on a mission to find buried treasure. You could let one out in the yard for 15 minutes, and by the time you go check on them, they've excavated half the lawn. It's like they're trying to unearth dinosaur bones or something. And the jumping. These dogs jump like they've got springs attached to their legs. I don't know what evolutionary purpose that serves, but a Jack Russell can leap 3 feet into the air like it's nothing. It's like they've got pogo sticks for legs. You could build a fence around your yard to keep them in, but forget it. They'll clear that fence like it's an Olympic high jump. You could take them to the moon, and they'd probably just jump back to Earth. The attitude. Now, let's talk about the attitude of a Jack Russell. For such small dogs, they've got massive personalities. It's like they know they're tiny, but they don't care. They think they're the biggest, baddest thing in the room. You ever see a Jack Russell go up to a much larger dog? There's no hesitation. The Jack Russell's looking at this Great Dane like, "Yeah, I could take you. You want a piece of me?" And the Great Dane's just standing there, probably a little confused like, "What's this little guy's deal? I could squish him like a bug." But the Jack Russell doesn't back down. They've got no concept of fear. And the barking? Oh boy, do they love to bark. A Jack Russell doesn't just bark, it announces. They're not giving you a warning. They're giving you a full-blown dissertation on whatever's going on. They'll bark at the wind, at birds, at shadows, at their own reflection. It's like they think the world needs a constant play-by-play of what's happening, and they've appointed themselves as the announcer. You try to tell a Jack Russell to be quiet, and they'll look at you like, "Nah, I've got this. The world needs to hear what I've got to say." And what are they even barking at half the time? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You'll be sitting there enjoying a nice, peaceful evening, and suddenly the Jack Russell's on high alert, barking at some invisible threat that only they can see. "What is it, buddy? A ghost? An intruder? Oh no, it's just a leaf blowing in the wind. Carry on." The intelligence. And don't let their hyperactivity fool you. Jack Russells are smart. Really smart. Too smart, in fact. These dogs can figure out how to open doors, escape from crates, and outwit you at every turn. They're like little canine Houdinis, always plotting their next great escape. If you leave them alone for too long, don't be surprised if you come home to find them sitting in your chair, drinking your coffee, and reading the paper. They're always one step ahead. Training a Jack Russell is like trying to negotiate with a toddler who's had a triple shot of espresso. You think you're making progress, you think you've finally got them to sit or stay, and then bam, they're off again, doing their own thing, completely ignoring you. They're independent little thinkers, and they've got no time for your silly rules. Sit, stay? Ha! I've got places to be, pal. Try to keep up. The size complex. For a dog that weighs like, 15 pounds soaking wet, they've got the bravado of a lion. It's like they don't know how small they are. They've got this size complex, always strutting around like they own the place. You ever see a Jack Russell walk into a room? It's like they're thinking, all right, everybody, calm down. I'm here now. The party can start. They've got swagger, man. Pure, unfiltered swagger. And it's hilarious because they're so tiny, but they act like they're about to run for office or something. They've got that politician energy, always working the room, shaking paws, barking at babies, making sure everyone knows they're the center of attention. Meanwhile, you've got bigger dogs just lying around, taking naps, and the Jack Russells running laps around them like, come on people, let's get moving. There's stuff to do. The loyalty. But for all their craziness, all their energy and stubbornness, Jack Russells are loyal as hell. Once you've got a Jack Russell, you've got a partner for life. They're like that annoying friend who always has way too much energy but is there for you no matter what. You could be having the worst day, and that little dog will come bouncing over, wagging its tail like, hey buddy, forget your problems. Let's go chase something. They've got this fierce loyalty that's hard to explain. It's like they've chosen you as their person, and now it's their job to make sure you're never bored again. And believe me, with a Jack Russell, you won't be. They'll keep you on your toes, keep you moving, and keep you laughing at their ridiculous antics. So that's a Jack Russell for you. They're tiny, they're hyper, they're stubborn, and they've got enough attitude to fill an entire stadium. But at the end of the day, they're lovable little maniacs, and life with them is never dull. Sure, they might drive you crazy sometimes, barking at shadows, digging up your yard, and running laps around your house, but you wouldn't have it any other way. Because when you're feeling down, when the world feels like it's falling apart, that little dog will come over, jump into your lap, and remind you that life's too short to sit still. And maybe, just maybe, they've got the right idea.